Hi everyone, I'm Travis Shutz, and today I will be providing a brief introduction to the article Limahong's Pirates, Ming Mariners, and Early Sino-Spanish Relations. The article grew out of my dissertation, which examines maritime predation and violence control in South China during the 16th century. The present article explores several questions related to maritime history in Southeast Asia. 1. What roles did maritime peoples play in trans-regional exchange? 2. How did maritime predation affect state-to-state interactions? And 3. How did Limahong's pirates bring about the first exchanges between official representatives of the Ming Chinese and Spanish overseas empires? Looking at how non-state actors impacted interstate relations, I see the article as a history from below of early relations between Ming China and the Spanish Empire. Previous studies of Limahong have examined the Manila raid in late 1574. In contrast, looking at exchanges between officials shifts the focus to Pangasinan in late spring and summer 1575. Much of the article centers on analyses of historical silences. Both Spanish and Chinese sources contain widely differing perspectives on the events in Pangasinan. On the one hand, Spanish histories such as Juan Gonzalez de Mendoza's The History of the Great and Mighty Kingdom of China have largely excluded or downplayed the role of the Ming Chinese in the siege on the Agno River. On the other hand, Chinese histories presented the campaign through Ming China's historical relations with Luzon. For example, in the Wanli Wugonglu record of Wanli Emperor's military accomplishments, Chu Jiose wrote Ming commanders recruited the Luzonese into the campaign against Limahong. In accounts like this, the Spaniards and Luzonese have been merged into a single collective. Following from Professor Mahadis' urging to read for both what is included and excluded in historical text, establishing the presence of both empires in Pangasinan requires reading the sources against one another, looking for general points of agreement and clouded consistency. In the article, the most important primary sources are reports from government officials and military officers who were active or supporting the overall campaign. While many historical actors wrote about Limahong's raid on Manila and occupation in Pangasinan, the present article relies on a select few, which I chose because they shed light on the presence of both empires in the location. Key among these are letters from Captain Miguel de Loarca and Governor General Francisco de Sande, as well as memorials from Fujian Grand Coordinator Liu Yaohui to the Emperor's court in Beijing. These sources allow us to return to the historical moment and avoid the silences present in subsequent histories. In the end, through historical narrative and cross-examination of primary documents, the article aims to establish the participation of Spanish, Ming Chinese, and Luzonese forces in besieging Limahong in Pangasinan, thereby showing how the activities of Limahong and his pirates brought about the first official exchanges between the Spanish and Ming Chinese empires. Furthermore, given its focus on historical silences, the article concludes with a call for more analyses centered on the place of the indigenous Luzonese in the campaign. These include possible motivations for their participation, roles performed in the campaign, and their impact on anti-piracy warfare in the Philippines in general. Hopefully, such analyses will further illuminate the history from below of trans-regional exchange in early modern East and Southeast Asia. Thank you for your interest, and I hope you enjoyed the article.